Hello everyone and welcome to LewisNews. In today's video we're going to be talking more Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, and in this video we've got positive news about the film. As you know, the past couple of videos I've made about Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse have all been very negative, but we've got some positive news about the film. Phil Lord did an interview with Deadline. Now, this came out last week. There's been so much Madam Web news that I haven't been able to cover this, and I'm only just getting around to this. So, this is really interesting. However, obviously, it's not as relevant as Madam Web, but I still think it's interesting to cover. He's basically teasing the upcoming film and teasing Miles' story for the next Spider-Verse film. And he has come out and he says, what's interesting for Miles is how do you deal with that sense of betrayal and turn it into something affirmative, saying that in the end it's a very satisfying conclusion where it goes even more emotionally deep. Now, this is fantastic to hear because obviously, as we do know, we want Beyond the Spider-Verse to continue the trend of the Spider-Verse films in how good the quality is. Obviously, Into the Spider-Verse could have been lightning in a bottle, but then when Across the Spider-Verse came out, it turned out that it wasn't, and Across the Spider-Verse ended up being even better. So we want Beyond the Spider-Verse to continue that trend, but essentially what Phil Lord is teasing here is that we are going to be delving into Miles' psychology more than we even did in Across the Spider-Verse. We're going to be delving into that betrayal between himself and Gwen, and Miles is kind of this anomaly in the multiverse. And obviously he's got Team Miguel and Team Gwen trying to track him down. And Miles is mostly going to be on his own in this film. So I think that's going to be really interesting to see how they deal with Miles Morales himself and how they deal with the psychology of the character. So I'm really excited for the film itself. And he even goes on to say that it's a very satisfying conclusion where it gets even more emotionally deep. That gets me excited because that means we're going to get more heart-wrenching emotion. We're going to get more depth to the characters, and I'm really excited for that. He also goes on to say, and I quote, "All of your favorites are back." So this looks like the big crossover between all of the Into the Spider-Verse characters and all the Across the Spider-Verse characters. As we know, the Spider Team and Into the Spider-Verse consisted of Penny Parker, Spider-Man Noir, obviously Spider-Ham, and they were all kind of more in the background for Across the Spider-Verse. The Across the Spider-Verse team was Gwen, Miles, obviously Peter B was still there, so Peter B and Gwen still there, but then we had the likes of Ben Reilly's Spider-Man. We had, obviously, Miguel was there for a lot of the movie as well. Obviously, we had Spider-Man India, and we had a bunch of different Spider-Men that hadn't appeared in Into the Spider-Verse. And it seems like Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to be a crossover of these characters. So it looks like we're going to have, obviously, Spider-Man Noir coming back, Penny Parker. They're all going to be on Miles' team. And then, obviously, with Peter B and Gwen. And then Miguel's team is going to have Ben Reilly. It looks like the likes of Spectacular Spider-Man will be on his team as well. Will he get more of a role in Beyond the Spider-Verse? Who knows? But it's going to be really interesting to see how this all pans out. I'm really excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Unfortunately, it has been delayed indefinitely, which means that the film won't come out for a few years because they haven't been working on it. They put all their eggs into the Across the Spider-Verse basket, but I'm not mad at that because, you know, that means that we got a better film for it. So I'm really excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse when it does eventually come out. Probably around 2025, 26, I want to say at the earliest, we're going to get this film. But obviously, I'm going to be giving you all the updates on this channel, so make sure you're subscribed and make sure to hit the bell so you do not miss any more updates for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.